It's always awesome to be able to go into Norspring and be with Bret. Bret has helped me out phenomenal, from the cupping to the needling. Obviously, we had the opportunity to go into the cryo chamber. It was really good for me. I also did red light that day, and also got a chance to get in the massage chair. It was even funny, Bret even said, "Oh man, your arm's so big, we can fit some Normatec boots on them." So he put some Normatec on my arms, and felt really good, man. Like, he really helped my body out a lot. Getting ready to prepare for this upcoming fight, and I feel like it's going to show a lot on October 1st when we step into the cage against Arami. Boom, we're back in Vegas. Now, once again, with an opportunity, not only to fight, but an opportunity to make history. An opportunity to become the first ever guy to be 3-0 in the Contender Series. I got this call. I just got done with the last fight, and I get this call, and there's like, "Oh man, we'd like to have you back." And I'd like to have you back in the span of 4 weeks. Man, that's short timing, to fight this close to each other. That's some really close stuff. But it was a great opportunity to be able to go into the cage and accept this fight and have this opportunity, man. I knew this opportunity don't come to many and don't come to most, but being able to have a chance at history, being able to have a chance at redemption, was a great opportunity, and why not? Let's go do it, baby. So now we're getting ready to go into the Palms. Having been a big blessing to have Coach B, we like to call him Wham Bam, to give us opportunity to be able to stay here at the Palms and to one of his places. And yeah, man, this is where we're going to be staying at for fight week and being prepared for ourselves to get ready to put this show on the road, man. Like they say, feel good, you fight good. So yeah, it's a part of feeling good and being at a good place on fight week. It's really cool to be able to come back again. This time I switched up my corner just a little bit. Nothing major. Still I have all my coaches, but I put Sterling in my corner for this fight specifically because of the game plan that we got going in for this one. Had a blessing opportunity to him help me out in this final fight week worth of training before the fight. And yeah, I only do about two days of really good hardcore training, making sure I'm feeling really good for the full 3 5-minute rounds. Feel really good to go into the UFC PI. Obviously, it's called the UFC Performance Institute, a place where a lot of people, top level fighters, obviously within the UFC, get a chance to utilize and maybe use it to their best of their doings for their body. They have a lot of top-notch stuff, from technology to the medicine to the recovery. I mean, it's everything you could possibly have. We really love the PI. I've been coming here a lot along with my teammate Trevor Peak a few times. So had the opportunity to be able to get some good connection from the people within the UFC PI. They gave me a chance. They said, here, just hit us up. We got a lot of really good work in. love the Vegas life. I've been to Vegas more times than I thought I've ever been in my life. You know, I come to this place all the time, and it's really one of those places where it's almost like a second home. So I love Vegas. You know, got a lot of different connections out here, so it's been a blessing.
As multiple people have seen before, you know, now we're going to Palace Station, you know, the UFC Athlete Hotel, and we're going there to go and get our fight kit.
That's awesome. They might give you a fourth. Well, there's nobody else out there.
We don't want a fourth.
And we go there, we go and get fitted for our gloves, we get fitted for our gear, what we're going to wear. Being here on the Contender Series, once again, you know, it feels like a automative like process. You know, I know what's going to happen. I know what's next. I know what we're about to do, and it's pretty fun because you're going through this process and you're seeing the same people. You know, same people working the same positions, and you know, I know them all by name. They know me really well, so it's really cool to see these guys and to you know, continue to build that relationship. And I got a really good feeling that, you know, this type of relationship is going to be a long-term type of thing. You know, I think I'm going to be with the UFC for a minute. So, you know, constantly keep coming on the Contender Series. You're like, oh, I think this is going to happen. You know, man, we're going to do it this time, man. We're going to do it this time. So, saying it for a third time, it already feels like you're on a UFC contract when you're going through this process over and over again. The only thing that's a little different, granted, a lot of the media obligations and stuff that you have during the week, and also the fact that you fight on a Tuesday. So that's a lot of the differences. But, you know, everything else is like we're just going through the motions again. And yeah, man, a lot more prepared. It's crazy to sound. I am a Dana White Contender Series veteran. So I feel like a seasoned vet being on this show. Getting ready for the big thing, man. I feel like it's the hardest part of the entire fight camp, you know, entire fight week is the weight cut. So one of the beautiful things that we have at the Palms is the Spa Center.
We're about to cut weight, baby. Knock off these pounds and get down to the weight class 186.
And being able to go into the spa, we had the opportunity to be able to go in and utilize their sauna. We're currently around 17 to 16 pounds away from weight. So, you know, ideally that's pretty normal for me. I do my bulk at night and do my the smaller portion in the morning. And yeah, we're starting to cut. We like to do it right here, get in the sauna, baby. So getting in that sauna and sweating, you know, after you do multiple loads of water, we have a process, and I have a really good nutritionist out of Brian Ring who helps me a lot with this entire process. Makes it easier for me and my body to be able to just easily to get this weight off. And I think also another thing that helps me, you know, being able to get this weight off for this fight is the fact that I didn't have time to really pack on a lot of weight. I had just got done with a fight. A week later, I get the call. Boom, I'm right back into fight camp. So I didn't get a chance to bulk up to like almost 210, 215, you know, those bigger numbers, 220, sometimes 225, you know. So I didn't get a chance to bulk up that much because I jumped right back into camp. So it really helped me out a lot. And it was awesome. It was a blessing. And now we're going through the cut, man. That sauna, dreadful. You know, we had the steam room as well, but we didn't utilize it. That was a little too much. But the sauna was getting the weight off really good. We knocked off a lot of pounds. I think we knocked off 11 pounds in 5 hours, 4 or 5 hours. So yeah, it went really, really good. And yeah.
How's it been going?
Everything's going good. The weight's coming off. He's doing well. About 7 pounds in 2 hours, so right on track.
Man, a weight cut is so grueling. It's rough. Being able to sit in that sauna the entire time, you're sweating, you're just, you can't eat, you're hungry, you're thirsty, your mouth getting dry. It's awful. It's a awful process, but it's a part of what's the nature of being a fighter. You know, one of the guys here, you know, that trains here, my teammate Logan Neal, he always talks about if you quit in the sauna, you're gonna quit in the fight. So I don't know if that's always true for certain fighters, but for me, you know, ever since I heard that, I take that to heart. So we're gonna push through to that extra 15 minutes per set or extra 20 minutes per set, whatever we gotta do. We're gonna sit there. We're gonna push through. It's gonna hurt. We're gonna walk around. We're gonna cry. We might moan. We might complain, but we're gonna fight through it and get through that. But it is rough. A weight cut is really rough. So now I'm going up to my room. I try to get as much weight off because of how good this weight cut has been going. Now I go up to my room, eventually lay down, get in the sauna blanket, try to knock off a few more ounces or pounds or whatever we can get off. You know, anything extra is going really good. And then we have the portable sauna. You know, we get in the portable sauna to try to knock off as much as we can from that as well. For this, we didn't utilize it as much as what we would like, but we did, and we used it for a little bit, but we finished up majority of the rest into a hot tub and just put in some Epsom salt and knock the rest of the weight off, man. Boom. Now it's time for weigh-ins. This is one of my favorite parts of the process is to see me. I size myself up against my opponent. Let me finally see you in person. Let me finally see you face to face. No more hiding. No more, you know, we looking at each other's social medias. You know, we're going to see each other face to face and we look each other dead in our eyes. And I love that.
Next up weighing in is middleweight, Torrez Finney.
And you know, I finally got a chance, the opportunity to make weight. Had to get down naked. You know, it was, with the underwear, it was like 1 more ounce. So it is what it is. But I made weight easily. Got off, was able to rehydrate. Felt really good, man. Felt really good through the whole process. And then was able to turn around and then boom, you know, we had our face off. And I love seeing the eyes of my opponents, man. I like to see deep into their soul to really see what I'm about to prepare and walk into the cage. Are you really about that life? Are you really ready to step into the cage with the Punisher? And yeah, I was really excited to finally see Abdullah Arami. You know, hey, a lot of respect to him. He's a really good opponent, 7-1, phenomenal kickboxer, has a lot of power. I saw he came ready, he was confident, he was ready to fight. So that was definitely one of those things where I'm ready to, man. And I like to get in their face, man. You know, I don't touch. You know, obviously they don't like you to touch. I will never touch, but I get in your face, man. It's like, are you ready to go? Because heck, we had to could threw down right then and there. So I'm like that. But hey, man, I'm always ready to go. And always respect to the opponent, though. A lot of respect to Abdullah. Well, here we go, baby. It's fight day. You know, the opportunity, you know, waking up that morning, really thinking about, man, I have an opportunity to go out here and make history, go out here and change my life, you know, and that's one of those things that you really look at and pay attention to, and you see that a lot of things are right here in your hands. You know, I always talk about you can't pray to God and ask for something, and when it comes, you know, you're like, man, you start complaining about small details because this is what you asked for. This is a part of what you asked for. And I like to be in these moments, man. I like to be in these moments where they're high situations. You know, you got to come through, and I've been in these type of stakes my whole life, man. And people that really know me understand, from wrestling to football, when things were at its highest pressures, man, I found a way to come through. You know, that's just the Finney way. And I always always going to find a way to come through. And tonight, I'm going to show y'all why, Torrez the Punisher Finney, why I am who I say I am. So I'm ready. I can't wait for tonight's fight. We're getting ready, headed to the Apex. Let's do it. A lot of people dream about just fighting in the UFC, let alone fighting in the UFC Apex, and I've had the blessing and opportunity to be able to do it for 3 times. So, you know, I don't take those type of things for granted. But yeah, we get to the Apex, you know, a lot of people, you know, the camera crew is all around me. Obviously, I'm one of the biggest stories on the show for tonight, you know, about to have an opportunity to be the first guy ever to win 3 times on the show. Obviously, the big question is, I'm going to impress Dana. Is Dana going to finally say yes? You know, there's a lot of questions that are being speculated, but I don't think about none of that stuff. The only thing I think about is go out here and find a way to get the victory, find a way to get the W, because I only allow what I can control to be what I worry about. And my performance is what I can control. So that's what I'm going out to do, but my performance is predicated on me getting the W. So that was one of the main things I went out there and, you know, try my best to go out there and do. And showing the big promo video between me and Abdullah. You know, it's a cool package video. You know, this is the first time I'm walking out last. I'm in the red corner. He walks out first. So I see everything, and obviously, you know, it was a really cool promo package video they've created. But the main thing I was focused on is like, okay, we see all that. And I turned to my coaches and I'm like, you know, he's showing all his highlights and how he was kickboxing and all his belts and all his trophies. I was like, this is not gonna last long. He's not gonna be able to have all that, you know. So, you know, I was confident. You know, but we definitely respected him because he had a lot of power, man. Abdullah Rami had a lot of power. He just knocked out a lot of guys, one-hitter quitters. So we definitely go in there taking any of this type of stuff for granted. But I just felt really confident where I can take the fight, and I'll have a huge advantage. So yeah, I come in the cage, I do my thing, boom, walk out, and I'm ready to fight. And there we go. The first round starts. Boom, I come out, I throw a jab. I think he tries to throw a 1-2, and then he comes back over with a left hook. He misses left hook. Is a cue that we had on him. We looked straight for the takedown. Got the takedown. The takedown came pretty easy. And when I took away his post, I instantly took his back, and I got the mount fast. And it was just all downhill. I was trying to drown him. I had an opportunity at a head and arm choke. It was so tight. He was gurgling like crazy. I thought he was going to go to sleep. But he fought really hard to get out of it. Fought better for certain positions in here and there in areas. And then, yeah, eventually he showed me his back, belly down, tied up one of his hand underneath his belly, and was able to punch with one hand and punch away until the referee pulls me off. And yeah, it was a dominant victory, man. I finally got the dub, and I got it in the first round.
Keep it on him! Keep it on him! Yeah! Yeah! There we go! There we go! That's it! Let's go, baby! Yeah! Huh? Yeah! Let's go!
And then you ask yourself, what better way can you write a story? First round, knockout, TKO. Last fight I won third round by decision, win all 3 rounds. First fight I won second round submission. I won in every round in 3 different ways. How can you say I'm not ready? And I feel like that was one of the best written stories you could possibly do. And I feel like they just showed the type of skill set and capabilities of what I'm able to do inside that cage. And it was great to see Dana, Mick, Sean, Hoerner, see all their faces, all of them smiling, telling me that's what we've been wanting out of you the whole time. So, you know, had opportunity to go around the cage, you know, get my hand raised, boom, walk, talk to him. We do our thing. I get in the back. Dana sends a guy out to the back and say, hey, man, we want a written list of who's all here, of your family. He wanted the nickname. So, and obviously when we got ready to make the call towards me getting ready for the contract, he called out a bunch of names that I listed for him, from my uncle to my auntie to my other uncle to my grandma to my granddad to my mom, my dad. You know, he was just calling out people by Coach Larry. He was just calling out a lot of people. And he was like, that's what we've been wanting out of you, you know. And it was really cool to see Dana really give me props. Gave me a little gift in the back with one of his howler heads, alcohol thing. And it was really cool to be able to see You know, Dana really appreciate what I've been able to do. He gave me a lot of respect, you know, to be able to come here 3 times and just keep going. And obviously, I feel like it was a huge underdog story to be able to just show everybody, like, and I tell everybody, if I keep winning, you can't keep denying me. I said that last year, and I stick by it, and I stick by it all the way to the title. I keep winning, nobody will be able to deny me. And if I'm on my best, you know, if I'm the best that I can possibly be, I don't think anybody on the planet can beat me.
Come on, how you feeling, Mama? How you feel about it?
I feel good. I feel so good. Early birthday present. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you.
We already knew it, right? We already knew it. We knew it was out.
We knew it was coming. We knew it was coming.
That's nice. Right. Right.
Yeah, I got you guys a shuttle because I knew you had a bunch of people, so.
What, they gonna drive them around the front?
They're gonna drive us back to Palace Station.
Yep.
Let's go.
Take a shot of that victory shot?
Yeah, we gotta take a shot of that.
No, he needs Kool-Aid.
That's true. We definitely need that.
Hey, what flavor? Red.
We did it, baby. We did it, man.
Great.
Hey! Oh, we did it, baby. Oh, we did it. Oh, we did it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you so much. Congratulations. Thank you very much, brother. Yes, sir. Thank you, brother. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm so happy for you, man.
Yes, sir, brother. Thank you. But we gotta. How do we get back? We Uber. You know, the way he fought, it was just lightning.
Probably didn't even hear you.
Every time.
He probably didn't even heard that.
That's right, baby. That's right, baby. Yep.
What y'all gonna do? What we going, little man?
I don't know.
You gotta go change clothes.
They gave me the bottle of ball. Show them what you get. Yeah. You got that all this doing
Oh yeah, we can
He
everything.
gave me that.
What, Dana gave you howler hat? That's
Yeah, he
crazy.
gave
Got that on foot. They got you on footed, D. Ray. They gonna have you all over the foot.
You need to hang that up.
I'm gonna drop my
Yeah.
little man.
This is the start of a new chapter. We closed a whole chapter. It was an incredible chapter, you know, the journey of Torrez Finney getting to the UFC. It was incredible, great fights, viral clips, amazing things, ups, downs. Now we're here. Now, this is where the real story begins. Now we have our new road, a road towards the gold. And now, you know, this is where the journey really gets started. And I'm really excited, man. I'm really excited for the opportunity. I know what level I'm on. I know how good I could possibly be. I've only been in this game for 4 years. You know, people that are in the UFC, you know, have a lot more experience. Some did some than me, and I'm young in this game. I have a lot more experience. I have a lot of things that I can learn and get better at, and I know that I can get better at. So at the beginning, at the start of this is just gonna be, you know, this is what you're gonna really see. You're gonna see a lot more improved Finney next time you step in the cage. And that UFC debut, when it comes, y'all be ready. The Punisher has arrived. There's no more the Punisher is coming. The Punisher is here, and he's here to stay for a very, very long time. So I'm ready. I'm excited. I'm thankful for the UFC contract, but this is where the work starts get going. And I thank everybody for all the support. Everybody that's been tuning into the channel, tuning into the video. I really want to thank Will for the opportunity, for him filming and doing this entire thing. It's an incredible thing and it's phenomenal. So I'm really excited for everybody that's been really supportive of me, man. I have so many fans now that everybody hits me up, pictures and autographs and messages and love notes. You know, I thank everybody, man. Y'all really coming to the heart for the brother. So I thank you all. You know, may God bless, and let's get this journey going.
I've been waiting on this my whole life.